Arlington, West Virginia, and Joan C. Edwards Stadium, home to the thundering herd of Marshall and one of the toughest places to play in all of college football. And the Broncos will put total leather and will get started. Coming out with it, it's Jones. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Marshall's offense will get the first swing of the game. And here he is, guys. Anytime he takes the field, he is in complete control of this offense.
And David, he gives defensive coordinators nightmares because of his ability. They're going to have a hard time slowing him down.
No, he just doesn't have those weaknesses, those flaws, the whole playbook available, and he is a dude.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Off play action. Fires to the tight end. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Lining up from the 34 on first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Red pass, it's complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Will wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy? They called PI on the offense this time. After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20. He's looking to pass. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. It'll be a draw. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Marshall will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets a block. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So the Boise State Broncos offense will take the field for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately...
Afterburners coming. The 10. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Broncos. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Riggs. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
He'll bring it out. It's Jones. And the returner goes down. Here comes the offense on first down. Football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Well, unfortunate with that incompletion, the quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires into traffic, picked off. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. Line gets set, 1st down. Looking for room, it's Gaines. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Bates. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And the Broncos trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. He wants to throw it, using his legs to buy some time. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Boise State. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Jones. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Went to the running game on first down, now second down. Fast motion from the offense. From the gun, running back gets the give. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And it's caught inside the 20. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Defense in press coverage. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Off the boot, looking for his man. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Dances away again. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Marshall!
And how about this play by the offense? First and goal from the 1-yard line. Everything says it's going to be a run. It's going to be a run. Nice job by the offense. A little sleight of hand, throwing the football, getting the touchdown.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Looking for blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different.
And the quick shuffle pass underneath. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's run out of bounds, but not before, turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Pocket starts to collapse. They're setting up the screen. At the 35, he's open. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. Handoff from the gun. There to stop him after a pickup of 3. It's down to the 15.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
He's got his man. Touchdown, Broncos! A great catch and run for 6. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Marshall takes over the ball, the thundering herd offense coming out. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the field.
Marshall quick to the line. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. He's got his man. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. No huddle offense to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Moving away from pressure. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. Offense in the hurry up. They'll go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. He's looking to throw. He'll take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the... And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Running back searching for a hole. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Quickly complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10.
All right, second quarter. Together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Whew, boy, this freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he zing that thing in there? The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. They're trying to get to him. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Broncos! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half.
28, Marshall, 7.
On the move from inside is 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop.
Will take over.
The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Second half just about ready to go, and Marshall will kick it off.
28, Marshall, 7.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Wide out in motion. He's going to pass. He's got his man. Still on his feet at the 45. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. They'll throw it on first down. Got his man. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. To the air on first down. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Got his man quickly. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. First and 10 coming up. The give from the gun. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. From the gun, looking for a man. Feeling some heat. Got a big paw on it, and the tip drill pick.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover 0. When I play cover... Bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Marshall quick to the line.
Well, that's one that DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll try to get it through the air. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is complete. He's got it at the 20. Touchdown, Thundering Herd! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Texas A&M is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up in practice this week. They're up by 18 over Arkansas State. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now.
Going up top. And he reels it in inside the 30. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Boise State. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in, because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score, and score pretty dang quickly.
Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Now he's looking to throw it. Working that left side now. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Marshall quick to the line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
27 on the play. 1st and goal, Marshall.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Hurd! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
35. Marshall, 21.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Boise State ready to send out that offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got...
Sends it downfield. And it's caught inside the 30. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown Broncos! They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
21.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Going up top on first down. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Got it set up on the outside. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Give to the back. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He's looking to throw it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Just going to keep it after the snap. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. 3rd and goal coming up here. They'll try the run. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. A fourth quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Offense getting set for first down. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Oh, just left him grasping. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
At the 31. Brings up.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He leaves it with his back. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the offense. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. Not going to risk a return here, calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Trying to find his man on first down. On target over the middle. Then they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Got it. They will score. Touchdown, Marshall.
Nice job by the offense, going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go in and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. As they come to the line on 2nd down, ordinarily you might go up top, but they need to keep this one on the ground, keep that clock winding. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From the gun to give, looking for room. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll send out the kicker here. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late. It is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having